action. But Spirit, there's a reason they're 4-0. Let's see if they can flex it into the first pistol.
Let's get into the action then. It will be Team Spirit going for that long approach here. Speed out to defend, but the flashbang is spot on. He'll be sent packing. All 5 players committing to this position as Chopper. He's in the anti-flash spot right now, ready for the retake from the CTs here as they explore the options towards short. No one pushing up a B just yet. As Idis Balance will make himself known. Speed Act will spot him out and call for some backup there. Probably a boost in towards the A site, I'd imagine.
Hugging that close wall. If he goes any further, he's going to be met by a lot. So smokes are flying in. Speedak, it looks like he wants to challenge this. Here's the steps, nose are crossing. He wants to focus on those that have yet to cross, and it works well for the first. 2 frags exchanged for either side. Box can boost, and he will.
Oh, they haven't got the bomb down on this cross so far, so it's going to be a little bit tricky now. As a footstep is made, they're going to be aware that 2 players are towards CT spawn. Samday Young towards the A ramp. He's got the bomb on his back here. Still the 3-on-3 as he claims the bomb site here. Confirms that no one's there. Goes for a very defensive plan. It's a fake. Just want to see if that forces commitment here from the CTs, and it does not. So he will plant the bomb now. Kid available for box, and they need a quick kill.
Yeah, so too long. It's a perfect after plan. Of course, an issue if his teammates on the site go down. Disbalance will not be able to contest it. He's gone down, and the shots from Lollipop are fantastic. You chose the right POV there, Rush. My God, Lollipop hits 2 spectacular shots on a dime.
Was this player on your radar coming into this game, Chad?
He's the name that would stick out the most in terms of the Nemiga roster for a lot of people at home, maybe other than Speedak due to that Dream Eaters kind of stint that he did have there. But Lollipop, right, I did speak about him being in Flipside, and if you remember Flipside, well, that's where some of the greats have come from the CIS region, and that's all because they got to go through Blade and his system and teaching them how to play Counter-Strike. So if Lollipop even got a little bit of the Blade in him, then that's why. With the mechanical ability and the understanding of Counter-Strike to that level, that's a recipe for success.
Well, he'll be looking to create an incision here in round number 2. We have got the scouts out, the force buy from Team Spirit. We said if they won the pistol on Dust2, they should be absolutely fine. They didn't do that, but the second round is still up for grabs here. They'll be pushing through towards City Spawn. That's a guaranteed frag towards box. Only at the MP9. Impossible position for him. Amir will open things up here. It's going to be Magic though. Defending the long push. Good position for it. A little bit of damage inflicted. They'll have to fall back now.
Wow, look at that reaction from Joe. He sees the CT smoke, sees the Molotov, but realizes there's nothing coming. And he wants to just confirm mid-clear so the A players can prepare. Perhaps even the B players start considering somewhat of a move. They won't now, though, because there's flashes tons. That's thrown by Chopper. He's trying to keep the players respectful. That's Lollipop, who actually is disrespecting that. He's straight out of the site. They'll throw a smoke tons and start the rotate. They've read this. They know where it's going to finish up, and here they come.
2 MP9s.
Oh, it could actually be something, you know. This kill is everything, and he's going to find 2 of them, the MP9. Now they don't have any utility. Remember, there's still a player towards Goose who gets another kill. The MP9 here, so much damage being pumped out. This is looking fantastic now. 3 versus 2. Mir down to 20 points of health, 30 seconds remaining. And Lollipop still alive and looking dangerous here. He's coming in for the flank from short. They are running out of time and space. The MP9s just completely dismantled their approach. They are locked in. The FAMAS confirms it. The bomb goes down, and now just Chopper with a Desert Eagle. It was looking so good for them. They had all the advantage they could ask for, and it will be Lollipop to confirm the victory here. Huge round for Nemiga to pick up, 2-0, and a full eco for Spirit now. They didn't even get a plant.
That is wild that they were able to do so much damage. Well, not they, that Speedak was able to stop them with an MP9
He dueled
from the
an AK
site.
on site, the common pre-aim spot, and he duels an AK to the conversion. Let's see this one again. First is great. This is on Samday Young, just over the edge of the smoke. I'm actually so glad we turned the X-ray off for that replay, because I had no idea just how much the smoke was obscuring Samday Young. He was practically entirely hidden there.
That's a very good smoke that we talk about. That's one of the avant-garde smokes for the A execute. Well, now with this full eco, it's just going to be fast up. Cat, 1 flash, and let's see if they can plan.
Yeah, just want to get the bomb down here for extra cash. Even if they get it down, it's not the end of the world. But if you got no helmet, this could actually spiral. The missed grenade as well. They won't claim the AWP here, but still, this wasn't part of the script. They weren't expecting to lose the AWP in that sort of fashion, so the bomb goes down. There is a chance they win this, even with just pistols, no armor. It will be unlikely, but with that opening kill, there is a chance.
Yeah, Nade could have done a lot more, but it still takes 95 damage off of Samday Young.
Well, they're all going long. This is great.
Yeah, that's perfect. They can walk and take the site. They can't believe
One
their luck.
incendiary, they win the round.
A smoke works too. Wow, this is actually a very calm and well-handled retake. Disbalance is getting sent back into the smoke. They can get MDS on it with a kit. They just put the suppressing fire down, and Bob's your uncle. That's 3-0. Well played, actually. I mean, Team Spirit getting the bomb down, effective, but they've also got 3 kills at the end of that one. That's more than they could have expected.
Well, they didn't get any weapons for it, so it doesn't help them out too much, but it certainly keeps Nemiga modest, but their investments will start to come through on the Team Spirit side. Luckily, they did get the bomb down, though, so extra cash coming forward. They got maximum loss bonus after this round. Chop up, getting that kill towards Lollipop, but they've got so much money on the CT side. They'll have a full buy themselves. Orb for Speedak, 3-0 found on the CT side of Dust2, which is considered to be a very T-sided map, and a fast approach towards shore. A boost up. Box is ready for this. Nails the first kill. Going for a second as well. Maybe outstaying as well. Come down to 7 HP. Magix will be giving them the lead. 4 versus 3 now.
That was quick by I Disbalanced there to take down Speedak. This push could be everything, though. If he gets away with this, if I Disbalance turns away as Lollipop decides to push, he's basically won them the round here. Thinking better of it. But maybe there will be a signal if the Ts do start to make a little bit too much noise elsewhere on the map.
Yeah, I actually really don't hate the CT setup for the 3 remaining players. They've got Joe, who's going to be playing with the AWP on B, but Disbalance, he's missed his shot.
No.
He waited so long for that one.
You can't miss those.
You can't. That's a lock-in kill. That's the most standard frag you're going to find there for an AWP. You're watching a position. You know he's going to push, and now they're committing toward the day. Magix is done for. There has to be a trade in for Mir. Not going to happen. The bomb goes down, and it's a 3 versus 1 now. Looking very likely for a 4-0, but 50 seconds remain. Chopper does pull a kill back. He has got the Molotov and a flashbang starting to head towards long. He can grab a weapon here, but it's not looking good. He'll come in from long, and then at that point, they'll both be aware of his position. He can't really justify walking up, but the shot is fantastic there.
Bye.
He'll be changing position back towards long double doors for now, but he's still got such a mission ahead of him. 25 seconds now. Hasn't got the bomb. Needs to go towards the A site, and he'll have no time really to do much with this. Could have to make a lot of noise and hope for the best.
Joe's like, oh, okay, so you're coming from short, he can hear him, and the timing's perfect. Chopper, he's the best with a bad situation. Perhaps he was hoping Joe had pushed long to hunt him down, but with the bomb on the site, it was a very poor deck of cards he was dealt.
He did great to really limit the economy growing from Nemiga, right? Normally with a 4-0, you'd be expecting them to have a full...
Did he tag him? He didn't even.
It's just, yeah. That's the left eye peek, and he's just crouched under it, so... Lollipop did win the round, really. That frag, it wasn't him actually closing it out, but that kill opened the door.
So they have maximum loss bonus now. They go for a B rush here. I don't mind it, to be honest with you, but Lollipop won't be able to shut this all down. Doesn't get anything here, and it's going to be a round for Team Spirit. Just a B rush. They weren't ready for it. No incendiaries thrown. They went for the smoke instead. You can see they were caught off guard, and that could actually send them packing here. The money's not great on the CT side.
Yeah. Simple stuff, isn't it?
That's straight up B rush.
That's how Dust2 rounds can end, which is why it sometimes can feel rather drawn out, because they now spend 40 seconds just watching 3 CTs hold on to their weapons. But whether or not they do is a different question. You're bang on. It did look like Mir was considering it. Thinks better of the long push, and his teammates, Magix and Disbalance, were all too aware of where the CTs are going to be hunkered down. Oh, those crossed blue lines. It's a death for anyone that dares walk through them. So I'll just leave it like that.
So that's not bad. Team Spirit happy to get the first round on the board. Nemiga happy that they get to hold on to 3 rifles. The AWP in the hands of Speedak could be absolutely instrumental going forward. There's enough money here to make some form of a buy work. I've already seen MDS drop over an MP9. Lollipop will pick that one up. Now it's just Joe. How is he going to deal with this one? Must be a gun on the floor for him somewhere, or an upgraded pistol at least, as he's bought armor and a little bit of utility. Famous it is. This is still very serviceable for Nemiga. Let's see if Team Spirit want to keep up this fast pace.
Let's have a look. MP9s are out and about. The scout for Disbalance, and we're sending 2 players in towards B. No smoke down. And we will see them flash in towards the B bomb side again. Lollipop this time with the SMG. SMG now towards B, the HE and lower. No damage inflicted, so it's more of a default spread. From Team Spirit, they'll be focusing towards shore. They'll have options go back to a B split through middle. And you can see them now preparing for that. It's going to be Box with the AK-47 jumping up towards the CT spawn area.
That bomb being way back with Magix on long is rather indicative as to how this one's going to go. Expect a long one. There's a CT smoke, and there's one left, actually. Joe's the only one with it. Won't get them too much further, and looks like he's actually chosen to deploy his towards B. So no more nades to hold them back. Spirit, they've got 60 seconds to choose their target.
Well, it's going to be A by the looks of things. That lineup towards Shaw from Mir suggests he's going for the catwalk and avant-garde smoke afterwards. And the CT spawn the second, so will they commit off this? Actually going for a mid-play by the looks of things. So they actually fall back, and this is getting awkward now as Box will get the first. Mir goes down, and now the mid-split will come through. He lines them up. Only good for one, though. Back to a 3-on-3. So now a lot of pressure towards Joe.
Oh, that frag was everything from Lollipop. He does good damage, but not enough to convert if Speedak was to hit the flick, but already the bomb across.
This is a hard round to win.
Yeah, another one. A B retake just so difficult. Disbalance is spotted. If he goes down, he does not, though. And so now more of a case of Speedak preserving his AWP.
Yeah, not really much can be done here, unfortunately, for Nemiga. They force-board into this one, and they'll save the AWP, but 3 survive on Team Spirit. After losing the first pick there, it was Mia jumping out towards CT spawn. A bit of an A fake there. We saw the double smokes come through, and then the B split commitment. There's another player taken down, and they are going to force Eastern actually try and chase this one. Their money is okay on the T side. They're going to get $3,500 on top of what they have right now for winning this round, virtue of Explosion. And there's the kill. Huge one to find. They remove the orb, pick it up for themselves, and they'll actually have the AWP on the T side now, and it should be the full eco for Nemiga. In terms of their loss bonus, to get $2,400 in the next round. So with 2K, this is like full eco territory. Maybe a smoke towards middle, nade long, something like that. But well handled by Disbalance. That was a very crucial kill.
Felt like that crossfire was enough. As soon as they were coming out mid doors, all 3 individuals looked like they were lined up. Potentially the FAMAS at range playing a little bit of an issue there. And well, now we will just see some upgraded pistols. HE, smoke, nothing too crazy. And right now is where you would expect Team Spirit to be able to take over the game. They should start pushing their weight around, and that's a good way to do it. Fast out long, we'll find Speedak top of A, and the rest of his teammates are barreling on behind him here. Yeah,
Mir's doing it all. Lovely work from him, just exploiting the weaknesses of his opponents. He knew they'd be low, and oh, actually, he's low now too. The spray through the smoke. Oh, it worked for Box Dink, but not enough.
Well, just 2 players remaining here. It looks like a foregone conclusion for the Team Spirit boys. Money is going to be out of control. Another $3,500 coming in. Joe and Lollipop to sit in towards the B bomb site. There's no real reason to hunt them. Just get some target practice here. See if they can get the wall banks through. You don't want to be giving up an AK-47 in this particular scenario. There's nothing to gain. Everything to lose. So just see what you can do with the shots towards window. Probably won't go any further than this.
So it should be another eco from Nemiga in the next round, because they will only get the 2,400 loss bonus. That's why you've seen them smoke the doors and try and hold on to these light pistols. There's no way they should buy with this. There's 3,300 on MDS. You've got 42 on
They like
Box.
the MP9s.
They really should save. They should take another save.
They love an SMG on this team. I agree with you. I think a partial buy with the lead still in their favor is the only option, in my opinion. So we'll see. There it is. PT50s. Armor for MDS as well. Deagle's being brought forward, but these rounds are a little bit dangerous. You can get basic utility to go with it. So Box with $4,000 only gets a flashbang. So there's a smoke towards middle, and you normally see some sort of a stack here. As I mentioned, the double HEs towards long makes a lot of sense. If a flashbang comes over, they'll probably dump in those HEs, but only the one flash thrown. They'll think better of it and hold on to the grenades as we go to another B contact play, just Lollipop to defend.
Okay, Lollipop needs one, and he does manage to land it, but jumping down, it was a chance onto Mir. Down to 45, it's functional. Just those pistols, and a double HE for the retake. It's maybe going to be paired together for that plant spot.
Well, the nade could be good.
Oh! Yeah, yikes. Magic's down to 21, but unless Speedak can finish it off with the push through the smoke. Ooh, this is being watched. God, this is a disaster. You can't really do much more than wait.
They've still got a flashbang here as well. They're going to commit that any second. It goes over, but very well done by Mir. He was actually in an anti-flash position, just trying to cover his teammates, and it looks like they've handled the round well. There's going to be the penultimate kill found, and just Box remaining, and he does get the kill towards Magic, so not all is lost. A couple of kills found, and here we go then. Probably a double orb setup, I'd imagine, here on the CT side, just to mix things up. You've given up 4 rounds in a row now, so we'll see if that is brought forward. There's the 2 orbs. So Speedak and Joe, we haven't seen the latter with the AWP as of yet, so interested to see what he can do with his performance. Round 9, Team Spirit 4 in a row.
So he'll be taking that over to the B site for his B defensive responsibilities. A smoke to enable him to get across. And a 4-man stack towards the A site to start it off. They're going to be fighting on long. It's the right call indeed. Some Young, he's going to have to surely go down eventually. MDS catches him, and that early aggression has been shut down.
The molly's late from box. They're going to be on A.
Look how fast they are. SpeedX not expecting this at all. They could swing into him. They have no idea. Now they will. Flashed off. Gonna have to play retake from long. MDS cannot catch a break. He can catch a flash, though. He's done that multiple times. 5 versus 4 as the retake begins.
And a double orb setup on this retake as well. Things do not look good for them. Opening kill found for Nemiga, but still, this could be a difficult one here. They have got the kit, a couple of smokes available. They need to start finding kills right here, right now.
Easiest frag of his life. Good trade from MDS. If he gets another, we're on. And we are. Now he's taken down another prong of the assault. Magic's on CT. If he can just take down Disbalance, they could defuse. MDS knows it. Leaping into the Disbalance AWP, but he catches him all the same.
There was such a good chance there. Once Magic's made himself known towards CT spawn, they could get that kill at Gandalf, maybe go for the full defuse there. But of course, Disbalance plucks him out of the air, even with the best movement he could possibly ask for. Bounces round with the bunny hop, not quite enough, and it will be Team Spirit posting 5 in a row now. Maximum loss bonus for Nemiga. Desert Eagles, 5 7s, a few HE grenades that presumably smoke the middle doors here, and maybe go for the nades towards long once more.
They landed. It looks good in the practice. Just need to make sure someone's on the other end next time round.
Sure. It's going to be Mia with a couple here. 5 on 2. Box and Lollipop will have not much to say about this one, just a question as to whether they get any kills whatsoever. You can see Mia on a bit of a tear right now, wants to shut down this approach. Very disciplined from Magix as well. Still holding the car in this particular scenario. Should be destined for at least 1 kill.
He does catch him through the door. The hole's still smoking from his bullets. And they know where he is as well. It seems like they're going to hunt down Box. He'll do his hardest, he'll do his mightiest, but caught through the doors.
I don't know about you, Henry. I hated being the outside long anchor on the defaults.
I used to do that as well,
boring.
but I used to just really put my own flair on it. I was like, tell people I'd be super passive every round,
and you were pushing.
but I'd still be dropping my smoke, sneaking out, have a little look. Just if I survived, I wouldn't say anything. If I got a kill, it was like, oh yeah, he pushed. I got him.
He pushed.
I always got the kill as well. That was my job.
The thing is, back in the day, Alex, we weren't going back and reviewing the VODs as a team. No one was doing any of that nonsense. These days, obviously, any mistake you make, well, we're going to find out.
Public knowledge, for sure. And the double orb continues here for Nemiga. And the opening kill is there. But surely a trade comes forward. It does not. It's going to be a couple of kills now for Nemiga as they have the lead. Giving up 6 rounds in a row. This will be their 5th, and it is a fantastic molly. A better shot as well. Box guarantees the round here. Damage inflicted towards Chopper and a little bit towards Disbalance as well. So they're both in towards lower B and presumably will be saving. He got $16,000 for Disbalance here. So they're going to go for it. There's no point saving, really. You can't get any extra money compared to what they have right now. And their CTs have already got a double orb setup. So might as well see what you can do with this one, see if any damage can be inflicted.
They will continue to search around the map as individuals here just looking for kills.
Why not, right?
Yeah, it's almost like playing Where's Wally? Just going to run around, see if they can land the bullet on the head.
You guys call it Wally as well. In America, they call it Where's Waldo.
Yeah, I don't know why America had to change all of our good stuff.
They change all the things so that it's their own, and then they can call it their own.
I know with the words, for example, I know like for color, for example, and those bits and pieces, they removed the U to save with printing in newspapers. So that was more
That's very frugal of them.
Yeah. So because each like letter, and then you'd think you have to print that a bazillion times. So they did that with those. Apparently.
And they're saying it color anyway, so they don't really need the U.
And they don't like the S, do they? They prefer a Z.
Z, yes, that's right.
Realize.
Exactly.
It's fun though. It's good. It's like having. I guess it's a brother of ours.
They call out others though for not using the same.
Oh yeah,
no, but that's because a lot of Americans don't know there's a world outside of America, and so they live in this kind of illusion.
The cards, on the cards. Bloody hell! This is Disbalance now with 1 second left. If he dies after the time,
Well, he's still
stuck with 16K.
Oh,
damn it.
He won't get any extra money.
No
at the
extra
maximum.
money.
You're screwed now. You've only got max money to drop out anything you desire.
I bet they're hyped about that as well. Oh, we got him off the time. Nice job, guys. That was huge. And yeah, he actually can't get any more money. Jokes aside, 16K is the absolute limit. So, of course, they're going to see what's available to them. And if you go after the timer, they won't necessarily expect you. Maybe that's why he did it. So a single orb setup this time for Nemiga. AK-47s have been found in pairs as well for Joe and Lollipop, and the long take will be coming through. Nemiga have been preparing for this, we know that, but they don't challenge this time. Flashbang is very good. Smoke from Kara as well, just to give a safe cross to box.
Yeah, I just balance was very brave there. Okay. Ouch. MDS needs to be very careful as he walks on the edge of that wall. If he was to fall to spawn, doesn't want to take any more damage, he thinks better of the cap position. We'll be going back towards long. He can anchor down now. If he sits in pit or he plonks himself down, he should be able to still get away with one in surprise. The problem is he has a bit of utility. A Molotov, a flash, and a nade. He won't be as versatile to be using that within these early stages, and that's applied a lot more pressure on the mid to B defense, as well as Speedak here on Cat.
Yikes, he's got a lot of work to do here. Trying to force him off the line, and Chopper does so effectively. A couple of jiggles and a flashbang. Does mean Speedak has to forego that part of the map. Utility-wise, they are on their last legs.
45 seconds here. Team Spirit do have the 3 smokes. The flashbangs required. We know their executions can be strong. There's plenty of different variations of this particular strategy, probably about 5 or 6 of them. And we'll see the smokes deployed now. One towards CT spawn, one towards short. We saw this before. And this is for the cross this time, so it won't be a drop-down setup. And the CTs are going for a retake play. You can see them focusing towards long doors, allowing them to plant the bomb. And with the low HP here, I'm not sure this is going to work out for them. Looks way too good for Team Spirit.
Way too good. The CTs, though, clearing out long doors. It's actually really nice just to kind of make sure they can flush out. They really want to find him. Look how far they're going for it. They knew there'd be one. Now all they have to focus on is the site.
Beautiful flash, I have to say. That really is quite impressive. It covers so many options. Top and middle, Xbox, short, lower, and Mir will pull one back here. They've got the bomb at about halfway, and I would say you're probably considering saving now. The CTs.
They can't get up long. There's no way. The bomb's already more than half ticked here. That was unfortunate that MDS taking so much damage to that grenades forced them to play a retake setup, right? And there's no way Team Spirit are even aware that those nades are the reason that they've gone for that kind of a play. They just think that they called the perfect round. So, 7 on the board for Team Spirit here. They're looking good. I know when we get onto the CT side, that's when I expect them to throw the wall even stronger. Like, I just going to re-pick for kills. You're going to have Chopper just running around like an absolute madman, just going for frags. So Nemiga, they need to get one more round on the board here to go into the next half with confidence, I would say.
Well, they'll take a tactical timeout for now to assess their options. They do save the 2 rifles and the AWP, and they can drop a couple of weapons here to plug the holes, as it were. But it certainly won't be the best of buys. We are going to have a couple of compromises, I'm sure. It's only in grenades, though. They'd actually have defuse kits and Speedak, the only one feeling the burn. So they got one more healthy approach here as we come into the final stages of this first half. And will be plenty of money for Team Spirit, though. I don't think they'll be eco for the rest of this half, to be honest with you. Chopper still with 8K, Magic's and Digest Balance with 10,000 between them. So excellent stuff in that department. And we'll see the single off for Speedak, who again, Chad, doesn't seem to be firing off.
He's not in aggressive positions to do so, right? He's just playing as a serviceable AWPer as you would want. All right, mate, we want you to take this line.
Hold short.
If you get flashed off, drop back to this line, move back to this line. And he's doing that. The problem is they need to find some openings here. They need to get something going for them in the early stages. Once again, they have individuals over towards Cat, and under the guise of the AWP, they crouch, and over the top they go. Mir was so quick.
That was so spicy from Mir, and he's actually not going to stop. He's decided he's just going to win this round. He's done a couple of them, this time against a full buy. He just charges out through the underpass. Perfect knowledge of where he's going to be peeked from, crouches under the crosshair, and then finds the frag, just aggressing on the overextended AWP. He's going to get another one here. Joe, rather.
I like J.O.
J.O.
That's cool. It's got a bit of a ring to it.
It does, actually.
J-Lo's sister.
So the execution looking likely still, but they don't have to commit to this. You can see they've got 2 players towards lower and outside long, so we'll see what their final approach will be. Again, the A side completely open for business. I just keep hammering this play home. If you're getting the bomb down consistently, post plans of AK-47s are quite a tantalizing prospect.
Yep, once again, nobody's home, no issues, and just 2 frags is all it takes. Box goes down in middle, Speedak goes down on short, and There you have it, folks.
They don't look clunky, though, like they did on Inferno, right? Inferno, there was a lot of indecision, or when they were going in, it was through smokes. Here on a map like Dust2, they can get that freedom that they're looking for. They're the ones dictating the pace of this game. They're deciding where they want to take the attack early. And things are looking very good, as 8 will be posted on the board in roughly 20 seconds' time. The other 3 individuals, Joe, MDS, and Lollipop, will do their absolute best to hold on to those rifles. And it looks like they will be granted that, as all 4 individuals, a Spirit scamper out short. Things are good here for the Spirit camp.
What a resurgence this is for Team Spirit. Imagine if they won the pistol as well. It was, what, 4-0 for Nemiga Gaming, and they've only got 1 round since, 1 single gun round. Remember, they got that 4th round by winning with the MP9s. This stage, though, it looks like Team Spirit are destined for a 3rd map. Beautiful work in from here. Great movement to get it towards that spot, and a fantastic shot at spawn as well. Just absolutely hammering them there. As we get to round number 14, money's still okay for Nemiga. They're just limping into these rounds, as I have no AWP this time, and a great B spawn for Team Spirit. We know their B rush can be powerful, but the AWP at the front of the pack, probably not going to happen.
If you've got an aggro move, Nemiga, now would be the time to pull it on out. Unfortunately, they've gone with the 4-man A lean yet again, and oh, it's probably just going to be the B pounce right here. A flash early. They're going to set up behind this, ready to pounce on through with I Disbalance covering over the top with that AWP. 1 smoke, that's all it took. Didn't want to go through that one, it seems.
Well, thinking better of it, they can still get themselves back in towards a default, and it looks to be maybe a B split. 3 players up toward those double doors right now, and Speedak, who has been having a very slow game by his standards, it's down to the M4 this time. He holds onto the HE for now. That will do no damage. Not looking his usual self here, and there's still plenty of time for Team Spirit. At his balance, just watching for the cross right now. Anyone who wants to get information towards middle will be greeted by him. This boost can work out, but it does look a bit clunky right now. Nemiga finally get him up, and it's a pre-fire spot. You see Molotovs beneath him as well. It's a difficult one to make it work. Another one of those spots we talk about, the meta coming full circle. Used to be fantastic about 4 years ago. Now, not really viable, in my opinion.
Yeah, a lot less of those mid-splits, and if they are, there's pre-fires and Molotovs, as you've already outlined. So the EA smokes, you know them. We all do. You'll see these almost every round on the T side of Dust2, 1 just for the cross.
30 seconds, though, so Nemiga have got 1 advantage in that sense.
Yeah, and if Box was to just catch 1 under the first push of the smoke, that's a bit too aggressive, and it costs him. That's an important frag to win, and MDS can't do it. Mir needs to be shut down, and is. Now Lollipop needs a lot more, and a spectacular shot onto Sumdai Young. It seems the CTs have got some life in them. Still, Lollipop has another chance, but caught in movement. Magics can still dominate this round, and he's got a good shot to do so. Speedak goes down to Jay. Or rather, Joe. He's already tagged up Magics and can finish off the job. Damn, that's Lollipop and Joe all combined into a 6th round.
Well, he'll go and scavenge whatever he can at this point. Money is a massive problem for Nemiga, but they do win the round. It should have been a bit cleaner than that, to be honest with you, but they'll take it. Only 1 player surviving means they're going to have a massive disadvantage going into the final round of this first half. Look at the money for Team Spirit. They can bring out auto snipers, Chad. They might even get 5 of them. Go for the quick kill at the start. They've got 16K on 3 players. Why not? Come on, give us an auto sniper. It's the gun at 2020.
It is apparently the gun at 2020.
You get nothing. You get no fun
Come on, there's got to be at least 1.
SDY said, you know, even though we said it's a breeze so far, they're touring everybody, it's not easy. So he's not going to take his foot off the gas right here, Henry. That was the first map they have lost in the road to Rio.
I feel like this tactical timeout, they're going to discuss it and say, guys, you see all this cash we've got? We're not spending it. Should we just have a little go at the auto snipers here? Maybe get a few AWPs out? It's been a while since Dust2. We've seen his opening picks. It is a lot of fun. Here's Lollipop, though.
This second shot.
I don't know how he has to hit this shot. They don't win this round unless he hits that particular kill. That's kind of mad. Like, they still just about got over the finish line with this one. You can see it was a low HP. He had, what, a 10 on Magics there. So it would take a bit of a miracle for him to win the round, but still wasn't comfortable for the CTs. But they do get a double AWP setup to try and close things out here once again.
Henry, I think Mir is going to be...
oh, now then.
It is going to be giving you what you want. I can see it on the floor.
I love it.
Chopper's looking at it. Mir is...
Oh, it's not being used.
Oh.
Come on, boys.
That was a bit of a tease.
It really was. So the flashbang's been deployed towards long here. We are going to have a fantastic spray from Lollipop. It yields him 1 kill. The incendiary will deny access from further terrorists at this point as well. So he'll get the AK-47. He sends him packing back into a default here. So well done by Lollipop.
Sumdai Young was the winning frag he got in the round before as well. Box under some scrutiny in middle. He'll be able to get the smoke to at least keep a Disbalance busy. Back towards B for the final round of the first half, second map, the first series today. Charging into what will be the domain of Joe. We haven't seen his AWP too much.
Oh, he's going to get out-AWPed.
Set up for it. They're hugging that close wall, and he can just adjust perfectly. Not going to get the second. Magix was ready, and this is a real important frag. He gets both of them. Nothing Disbalance can do now. Maybe a plan. That's about at most what he's going to get out of this one.
Well, let's have a look. The Molotov down towards the window. If he can find a smoke for the double doors, he could be onto something. With the AWP, just needs to get that bomb planted, but that's behind him right now, looking for the kill. It doesn't look bad, but it will be Speed at to close out this first half. We split it right down the middle, boys. Good performances early on from Nemiga, but Team Spirit show us why this is their pick. An exciting finish is yet to come, but we're going to take a break for now.
Into my past and I count the numbers of the dreams that I left behind. I don't even care now that I've discovered a new kind of peace of mind. Up above us, looking down on us, there's an angel I know. We don't need to worry or discuss much. It's time for me to hit the road. Take it all or nothing at all. Driving through the night till I'm at your door. Go outside, stay up all night, sleep through the sunrise. Stay up all night, and I take it all or nothing at all. Driving through the night till I'm at your door. Go outside, stay up all night, sleep through the sunrise.
Sitting on a bench, waiting for the time to pass, dreaming of what happens next. I see what
Road to Rio continues for Team Spirit and Nemiga. It's our second map, and Dust2, my goodness, did Team Spirit awaken Mir as he's found himself 140 ATR already in this second map. Does look like it could be destined for a third. Chad is convinced, he even said 100%. And we often say, you know, hedge your bets, go 99. But he did. He's put the full 100, and we're going to be getting into this one. And it seems like we should be going into game.
The script reads we will be getting to the second half momentarily, which we will. It is going to be Nemiga now on the T side. We got the 2 smokes here. And now most of the CIS teams, Chad, forgive me if I'm wrong, I would say they are focusing long a lot on these pistol rounds, maybe following suit from Na'Vi, but a lot of them seem to have a similar tendencies.
Yeah, and when watching these tendencies coming on through, we're kind of getting an idea of why Na'Vi may be running, and especially somebody like Boomich, who you know, was closely tied to this scene not long ago. So out long they barrel. They're getting through for free. They're just going to go fast. This is a change up.
Yeah, so not even deploying the smokes. Oh, they actually have from their commitment to the double doors here. This is very impressive, but IDisBalance, good position to get a couple of kills here. Doesn't find the first shot, and he is being surrounded now. Lollipop continues that strong form of his. Opening kill, bomb should go down, no problem, and a boost will be brought forward. Someday Young trying to deny the plant, but it's a safe one, and he can't see a damn thing.
Nemiga, they look pretty set up for this one now. X-Ray off and just giving you a quick glimpse as to where they're hiding on that ramp. And now Chopper challenging Lollipop. Speedak, a double, my God.
What?
It was all Lollipop. A 4K from him, just like that. Another impact round from the Faceless Man.
It's crazy how reliant I have become on X-Ray, right? Like,
Yup.
Just right there, watching that sequence go down, I had no idea where Lollipop was even peeking them from to pick up those frags.
Yeah, he was on the crossover towards long. You can see them actually all being baited at the ramp. They spotted 2 players there, enabling Lollipop to really do some damage there. 4 kills in the round, forced by in response from Team Spirit here. The scout, it's challenging to the T-spawn position. Speedat, though, very defensive, and he actually hits the first shot. IDisBalance down to 22.
Did he catch the push, though?
Oh, Box could have got out of that one. Decided to take the challenge after hearing the dink. Flashbang now. No gun recovered. It's only the Mac 10 removed here. They've re-established the mid-control. Damage inflicted towards Mira and IDisBalance, but still, they get the opening pick.
That's lovely.
If they go long, this is so dangerous. All it's going to take is a couple of tags from the Deagles or the Scouts to see these individuals on the side of Nemiga get flustered. It's like I said, they didn't do on Inferno, and now they're being tested. Still have a bunch of nades. That smoke will hold them at bay for the next 20 seconds. It's a flash and a nade left, so the danger is slowly getting whittled down here on Team Spirit's side.
Good nade damage, though, and the flash doesn't catch it. The second one does, just eats it. Chopper standing his ground, and a second frag comes in. Mir, he's done so much to keep this one competitive. It maintains a 2v2.
Ooh, it's going to be very close in the finish. The jump shot from Someday Young. He does spot a player. Does significant damage. Down to 31. Speedak pulls a kill back, and it will be the round confirmed for Nemiga, but still, they get through by the skin of their teeth. Luckily, it's a full eco for Team Spirit now as we get into round number 18, so it should be double digits for Nemiga. Got a decent B spawn on the T side of things, but I don't ever like it. I don't want to see a B rush in these sort of rounds. It's too high risk, too volatile, and we'll see Joe as the high-impact player at round number 17.
I wouldn't mind it if the first one had a Mac 10 and they all flashed for him and he could go in and be, oh, site's clear, guys. That would be okay. But if they're sending everybody in following it, that's scary.
That is happening right now. MDS with the Mac 10, if he gets in there, yeah, sure, why not? If he confirms it's a clear site. Sending smokes towards long here. Lollipop will be behind as well, spamming the corner. Trying to show a lot of presence towards that position.
Ooh, I like this. That smoke actually kept them biting it long. It gave them enough time to get up here onto A, and now Mir, he can't even use the flash.
He sees them all. MDS, he's going to be making quite the call. 5 on A. Get the bomb out of there. It is just going to be lying in the smoke. Finally caught. MDS will go down.
Why are they going towards A?
Wait, they are? No, okay.
They want to throw
What are they
this
doing?
round. They want to throw it.
That is so ridiculous.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I was about to say the same thing. Why would they possibly continue their presence towards A when you spotted 4 down long?
They've given up 2 AK-47, so even if Spirit do not go for this round, they've just been given a gift.
So they've got a smoke and 2 flashes here.
Even a scout? It's awkward.
They're going for it, but it looks
Yeah,
like
I don't blame them.
exits.
With no kits, though, this would be an impossible retake. I mean, they have to find that first frag so damn quick.
They've got a smoke and a flash there. They smoke in front of the tunnels right now and flash through it. They can make this work, but it's Mir, unfortunately, who has the utility on the other side, but a good shot. Not sure why you challenge that again, but down to the 1 versus 1. Fortunately for Joe, there's no kit available, so all he has to do is just stay alive here for the defuse.
Gives him the fight. Woof. Could have just aired on the side of caution, but yeah, he will survive, and that is Nemiga's 10th. It was sketchy, but actually, it works out in the end. You said it was a gift, Chad. Those 3 AKs will be left in round 19, or rather 18.
That's one of the things right there where it's always a toss-up, right? Do we go for the round? Is the round more important right now, or is our economy for the future probably going to net us more success? Now, this is what happened on the A side, and then we saw them. They were already barreling up Cat. I'm not sure if their idea was, hey, we can help our teammates. We can save them from these USPs, but they almost lost that round right there. So as we get the guns out in the hands of Team Spirit, this is where we can see what they're really made of, my man.
Good throwback. I appreciate it. And we are going to have flashes towards long. Control granted towards Nemiga as well, as they will bring out 3 players in this side of the map. Like we said, CIS team's really focusing towards long in the last few outings we've seen. Good grenade towards lower. Only does minimal damage towards MDS, though. Got speed hacking towards the pit at long. Magix needs to be very careful as he hunts for information. Ducking and weaving on the A side, but if he overextends, he will be taken down. You see speed hack and a prime position as his teammates head up towards shore. Poor smoke does nothing for him. That's a rubbish smoke, boys.
And they can still push in. They will. Not expecting so many. There's a flame of floor, or a floor of flame. Whichever way you cut it, it doesn't bode well for the T's. Just Box and Joe. They know Disbalance was CT, so they have that information to work with. Mir's on the flank and fast, and oh my goodness, Joe was so ready for that.
I'm flabbergasted at that one. But he does send the smoke for the follow-up kill. Exploiting that mechanic. It is going to be Box left in a 2 versus 1. If he can find the AWP, that would be fantastic. Has no utility to speak of. 50 points of health. First kill, will it be his? Disbalance creeping around the AWP. Spotted and taken down. It is going to be Box giving his absolute all there, but it is going to be around the first of the second half for Team Spirit.
So now the money is a problem after those 2 close eco rounds or force buy rounds from Team Spirit in the previous. We have to ask questions about Nemiga and if they're going to be able to get a buy they'll be happy with on the board. I don't think 3,400, 2,200 and the likes is going to get them what they need. Disbalance quickly positioning and taking down Speedak there was a key frag. Relieves a lot of pressure and even got the last one there onto Box. So great stuff from the youngster. And now Nemiga, they're looking likely to concede round number 10 to Spirit here with just the pistols in play.
Ooh, 4 towards the B site. A flashbang to get them out. It's Lollipop to throw it, but they don't seem interested. There is a flame already blossoming there. Magic's going to get a good looking nade here. I think it's a bit too deep, and no, I spoke too soon. Box shaken down to 42. A bomb plants the dream here, and they are trying to catch just one frag just like that. Very stunning from Magix.
Well, they're going to push the incendiary, no problem at all. And this shot might enable the plant to go down here, but the bomb has been found. 5 versus 0 as the very clean finish from Team Spirit. They're going to tie things up at 10-10 here, but Nemiga, they've got cash, but not a lot of it. You can see Lollipop, he'll have enough for the AK-47, a flash, and that's about it. Speedak, about the same with 4,100 here. So, they've got a good spawn for Joe. He's got single smoke. Looks like he's running in that direction, but no AWP to speak of here. So we'll probably see more of the same, default into a short take, try and get the execution out, maybe a B split to mix things up. Dust2 the pick of Spirit, and they are looking very good in the second half.
He's playing with fire, thinking about going that again against Disbalances and AWPer.
So they have 3 set up towards short. Like we said, I expect some sort of basic execution here. They've got, what, 1 smoke for Catwalk. They're going to have to deploy that momentarily. It'll be the one you see lined up in the grate here, I'd imagine. And they've got flashes to go with as well, but that's about it. The AWP's going to have a field day here. The flashes, 4 of them are going to have to be fantastic. Here's the smoke. That's deployed. Lands it towards CT spawn. Flashes are going to have to be spectacular.
Jeez. Into the smoke for Speedak. He'll be pushing up close. That should make things awkward for Disbalance, but he happily finds the first. There is no more flashes, and that field day you were talking about, Hank, is coming into fruition. A great shot onto Joe, and Lollipop's gone too. Disbalance, a massacre on the assault. MDS did set an almost impossible task of defending this bomb. Jump, short, long, they're all there, and he will fall in the end. Nemiga, it's a bomb plant, but it's just not enough. Disbalance happily collects 3.
$2,400 loss bonus with the bomb down as well. Enables them to get a partial buy in the next round, but certainly not the full investment. Disbalance, a fantastic sequence from here. Rattles the offense, and they don't even get close to winning this round. Perfect shot in this one as well. Joe gets absolutely ruined. Same story for Lollipop as well. And that's the AWP, and you can see the lack of smokes there really being a nuisance to Nemiga. And they're going for an AK-47 and MDS. He had $5,000, so it's the hero AK. Going to take himself down to 1,400, which is fine. Maximum loss bonus is knocking at their door. As they'll take a little partial investment here. Joe with the PG-50 and helmet combo.
They need to make sure they're keeping these rounds close at least. You know, you can't be allowing this Team Spirit roster to have 3 players plus surviving in back-to-back rounds.
I did hate that their one hero, our rifle, just took 40 points of damage just through unnecessary flame. And he will be body-shotted to death on his own.
No one with him. No real rhyme or reason behind that approach. That's the AK dealt with. 5 on 3, and Chopper just confirms they've got the AK in their remit now, and they can pick that up. We are going to see it just with the Desert Eagles, the PT-50s. No way that Nemiga can win this round now.
Made sure that AK was super unobtainable as well. No one can pick it up. Deep into enemy territory as they continue to hold the line. Bullets through the door, chipping away at Mir. He's already got 3, though. He looks for the 4th, and Lollipop's not going to give it to him. Down to just 1. 1 health, 0 armor.
If they give him another kill, he's doing great, right? He can only shoot what's in front of him, and he almost got himself 3 frags right there, so that's good damage from Lollipop. But Nemiga, if you want to see them take this series 2-0, if you're a Nemiga fan out there and you're wearing one of the jerseys, or you're from Belarus, or if you're Belarusian, I guess that's how you would probably say it, then you want to start seeing them change the pace up a little bit here. They need to find a weakness in Team Spirit. So far, their economy has been allowed to boom on up. You've got Disbalance who can buy probably 2 AWPs in the future here, assuming things go swimmingly now. Great call, 3-man B stack here. So Team Spirit, aware of the change-up into a mid to B, could be on the cards.
Yeah, that's certainly a possibility. Nemiga haven't had much success towards the A side of the map. They are going to flash through towards middle right now. 1 minute 20 remaining. Still have Lollipop towards long. Showing a bit of presence here. And Joe, he's got access, but the smoke is a nightmare for him. He gets gray screen just as he commits. Another commitment there with no one behind them. Nemiga are starting to shrink at this point. They're going to go limping in towards the A side with, what, 2 smokes, 2 flashes, and hope for the best there. I expect the exact same outcome. You can see they've got no other options, just the most telegraphed approach they can bring to the table. Can't go back towards middle. There's a commitment. Unless there's missed shots from the AWP, they should have this no problem.
Yep, another test for Disbalance. He'll just avoid the first. Checks his long while he's letting them gather up the space. He's not going to contest the initial plan. That's going to be SpeedX's responsibility.
Lots of nades for the retake here, guys, so keep your eyes on what Spirit are doing and what territory they're taking.
No grenades from Nemiga whatsoever. They have to be more active here. They can't just sit on the bomb side. They're going to flash to hell and back. So they'll have set up towards long, focusing on that area of the AK-47s.
Okay. Nade looks good for a little damage. SpeedX will catch it, but now comes the first. Box realizing he has to take the fight initially, but Lollipop, just the tip of Sum Dayoung's head was visible. Another fantastic flash, and yeah, you nailed it. You called it. They've even got 2 nades for Gandalf. They jump for the info. They're all pushing in.
No one's defusing.
And no one was defusing, but they do have enough time on it. Magic's quick to get on that. So 13 for Spirit, and yep, does look like Nemiga have got some flaws in their T-side game.
Yeah, they just haven't had enough in terms of the AWP, any utility for these commitments as well. They'll lose the first pick. It's normally Joe that goes down alone. And at that point, he just got flashed off. Like I said, you can see Lollipop there has got wrecked by the flashes. Couldn't really do anything. You can see everyone's so blind. They've got no smoke to put out to protect themselves. And sure, they got pretty close to this, but there was no really danger of them losing it. They knew exactly where he was. The defuse was always going to come through. So AK's across the board again, just riding the coattails of the maximum loss bonus now, and the bomb going down. So Lollipop will commit out towards long. Nice kill, but presumably dropped afterwards. 50 HP, though, more than I think he would have. And that's the opening pick this time for Nemiga, the first they've had in a while. Can they convert, though?
Lollipop's doing everything they need, at least in this one. So there's the opener. Mir wants to take some space, and my God, Joe's actually waiting for this.
I feel like Mir gets the kill. Yeah. Way too aware.
Trade found. Advantage maintained, and some Young spotted a mid-doors. There's a lot of info for MDS, and they really want to take it off them. Chopper up short, takes the fight. He's going to go clear tons and get Disbalance prepared for the A push. I like this. Watching Spirit play, you can see why they're undefeated up until this point.
Yeah, in terms of the heads up, Jules, seems like Team Spirit are winning out every single time, and Nemiga left us to limp in towards the bomb sites here. Hope for the best. It never looks like that convincing they've got a real solid read, or they're exploiting their setup here. They're just hoping they can find the scrappy kills, but it's not really working out for them so far. 2 versus 2. Flashbang coming in from short. They are so incredibly weak here. Still need to plant the bomb. Speedak with a great shot, but they're so low still. I felt like Some Young still wins the round, and the conversion is found by Nemiga. It comes down to a 1 versus 1. Speedak needing 3 kills, the best performance he's had so far on Dust2, and it wasn't even with the AWP.
Yeah, maybe keep that one out of his hands, because that actually looks pretty good, right? They had a couple of extra nades that they needed. You use Lollipop if he gets that spawn to find you an opening, and then from there, the round kind of just fell as it should. This duel on that A bomb site, even after that nade poked Lollipop down to 1 HP, they didn't look scared. They didn't look like they were ready to give up the round. They still fought.
I don't mind a B rush here, considering the money's so broken and you need a quick round. It's been like the utility you've been losing this game so far. So are they going to go for the quick commitment here? Apparently they might. What's just happened there?
Well, that works out perfectly for Speedak. He can't believe his luck. Just straight through the smoke. They're going to be pushing for box. He's so screwed. 3 of them from mid and short. They want to take this B site away from them, and a deep smoke from Mir is really... They're so active. Look at them. Oh, wow. Chopper with his knife out is going to be caught in rotation. Disbalance with the AWP as well. Lollipop can just hold his ground, but he's given him the fight. This is hard to watch.
Yeah. They really don't want to work together, it seems. Always committing when they have these opening advantages. But still, Mir through the smoke gives them a taste of their own medicine, and it's towards Speedak as well. They got that opening kill. Advantage for Team Spirit. They get this round, call it done. There'll be no money left, and they are starting to shrink now. They've got a couple of flashes remaining. Run boost for all the tunnels. Kits available, and the AWP to change first. Oh, what are you doing, Joe?
Mir's just going to do it all, folks. Maybe the spray was looking close for a second, but they've got time. They've got kits, and they've got 14. What's the third map, folks? We've got Nuke in the wings?
Yeah, Nuke's the third one on the cards here. This is very, very close stuff, right? That was a gift right there to Speedak that they were able to pick up, and even the one in upper tunnels for Lollipop, that was a freebie. I think the reason that Lollipop has actually rounded that corner is the same reason that we were going, what is Chopper doing, right? Why is Chopper running in like this? You wouldn't assume somebody who has a teammate that close would be running in their own. So trying to take a little bit too much territory, and Lollipop got punished for it in the moment. But the AWP is back out, and the last chance here for Nemiga, really, if they want to win this map.
Yeah, it's a glass cannon as well. Speedak looking to deliver. If they do win this round, they actually shut down the finances, but it has to be right here, right now. They will have nothing left if they give this round up.
This is their best chance. Chopper's been such a nuisance for box as well. He keeps pushing short. He's exploiting this gap in the T default, and here's another one. Nothing he can do. No one's holding top middle, so...
Their defaults suck, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, Nemiga don't have anything to say when a short push comes through. They're just hoping that the position works out. Most things will be flashing out of the start when their defaults, and here comes the commitment towards long. Magic's, it looks like a perfect commitment here. MDS will pull one back, and Lollipop will find a kill as well. If they can kill the player towards Gandalf, they might have a chance, but Disbalance, we've seen more kind of nonsense. He can hit this position. This is the kill right now, and there's the shot. He connects once again.
That's, again, Disbalance in a tough spot, digging his team out of the hole. And now he's crossing back. It would have to be a fantastic shot, and Lollipop, he's been hitting them all game long as Some Young. Another 1v1 Spirit convert. Happily taking the AWP into the next, make sure Disbalance has everything he needs, and so that financial damage doesn't feel so bad with the recovered AWP. Everyone else is just going to be rocking the full FAMAS. Let's see that shot, close quarters, and a quick flick as MDS was trying to maneuver behind those sandbags.
I actually feel that if Team Spirit don't convert right now, that we could go to overtime on this one, because Nemiga are just 1 round away from breaking the bank right here.
Yeah, it would be a hell of a performance. If they win this round, they could actually do it. But they need to win one of these, of course. Can't give any more up. Nuke is looking very likely, and Disbalance just having his way with them. He looks towards top of middle, and Some Young, look at his confidence. Joe again, who continues to go down first and pretty much every single round, just scrambles back to T-spawn on 2 points of health. And a missed shot. Doesn't able to get a bit of mid-control here, but nothing really coming forward. Upper B approach from the CT, so they've got full tunnels control. They know they've dinked Joe. He's going down here.
This is ridiculous. I can't believe they're pushing this far.
They are so aggressive on their CT side. You talked about it. Well, there's some evidence for you. They're in full T Tutton's control, even a smoke to stop MDS pushing any further.
Yeah, they don't really get to show us their strategies at all because they're being challenged across the map consistently. We did say that 1 round would be enough. Magic's with 1 HP will have to go back towards Gandalf. The Orb trying to rotate through. Some pop shots will be taken momentarily. We'll see if he can find anything close range of the Orb. Scary prospect. Will he go for the jump shot here? He will. And now he needs to reposition. He knows he's very vulnerable. A nice little grenade just to set himself up. And MDS with another kill. Jumping shot doesn't land this time.
Disbalance is going for the Hail Marys, folks. That's how you know it looks good for Nemiga. The flank from MDS is being anticipated, and the flick's not there, so Chopper from long. Only a FAMAS. Surely Nemiga's round. It's just Lollipop to clean up, and he does.
Lollipop's insane. Lollipop is actually, like, I mean insane for 2 reasons. One, he's fragging big, but the other, if he picked right there and died...
It's a 1v1, and his teammates off
used the bomb,
yeah.
right? If he got a cross long there. So that duel is integral, and now you can see exactly what that's done to the CT-sided economy of Spirit. If Nemiga can convert against the low buy, they're really setting themselves up here to potentially push us to overtime.
Well, that's the round they needed. There probably will be a force buy into this follow-up round, and we'll see the Desert Eagles rifles come forward, but we'll see. It's not guaranteed they'll take a tactical timeout regardless, so they could take the full eco here and try and build their money back up. You can see that's going to take some time. They only get $1,900 into the next round, so they might as well force here, all things considered.
Yeah, I don't know. I reckon go for 2 of those half buys. Get like the Deagles out across the board and have 2 rounds like that.
Yeah, I don't mind either way, but we'll see which approach they've got in mind. Magic's with the armor. They are committed at least with 1 player, so Chopper, he'll be down to 150 as well. So it is an all-in commitment. Lose this round is going to be 15-14. It'll come down to 1 round at that point to decide whether we go to overtime. They can win this. They will close things out right here, right now, but speed out the opening kill. Doesn't look great. Significant damage applied to 3 of them across the map there, towards B, long, and now maybe the pit. But Box, I don't know why these guys love challenging by themselves. Do you not like advantages? Do you not want them?
Well, they've got a chance now still to turn this around. Lollipop's going to try and scavenge that AK. He will.
Ooh, okay.
Dicey stuff there. Very dangerous, but good work. Even throws it away, so that won't be picked up. It is a 4v4. This kill right now. Could have been everything.
They're all so low. There's only 1 member of the squad with 100 health. All 3 of them combined are around that 90 mark. And some Young's just hit a cracker. That's Lollipop gone. Not like this.
They're getting baited into this. If they go out mid, they're dead. This is the round.
They might do. Oh, Mir can't believe his luck.
You can play around that.
He's even given us smoke to use as well. Joe, we know he's a wild card. He likes to be taken down, and this could be no different. And there it is, alone again. They don't deserve this map. It's going to go to Nuke. There it is, a fantastic performance from Team Spirit. They found themselves in an early deficit, but they've shown us why the Dust2 is theirs.